clear to play. MiniWarGaming, speed the cooler, Batrep.
Oh, flying away, eh?
I don't want to hug your guy.
Come on, coming right up to him. Face him. Mano-y-mano.
I will. That's what these two are for.
The Dreadlords?
No, they're just nobles.
And what are... Oh, because they're just heroes, not lords.
Yeah.
Is the Cauldron a hero or a lord?
Hero.
So the only lord you have is your
Sorceress.
level 4 sorceress?
She's like 400 points.
Yeah.
So.
And he sinks so many points into one guy. Remember when I first started playing fantasy, I had a hard time doing that. Because I was so used to 40k where
She's
like
pretty
a 200 point character was already expensive.
I'm pretty confident she'll do pretty good.
Yeah.
She's not built like my usual sorceress is. She's actually like a character, like she can fight too. So we'll see how it goes.
Alright, so let's see who goes... Well, we're going to see who goes first and then we're going to break.
Yeah. I win. I had +1.
Yeah, you win. Alright, so you get first turn if you want it.
Yeah.
Which you usually do.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll break and come right back. You won't even notice. Alright.
Dark Elves turn 1. Stupidity.
Oh, yes.
Pass.
Oh, barely. What are you, 9? Leadership 9?
Yeah. Yeah, and they weren't actually within the battle standard. Oops.
Yeah.
Alright.
Mine are only leadership 8, but they have cold-blooded.
To take a step forward and shoot you.
Do they?
I'm not doing any charges.
Oh my goodness. Maybe they don't have cold-blooded. You're not issuing any charges?
No.
Oh my god. If I had known that, I might have actually kept them closer to it. Oh, they are. It's just not in the army builder. Alright, so army builder's wrong. Cold ones, cold one cavalries are cold-blooded. That's a big deal if they weren't. Cold-blooded is, just for everybody watching, is you roll 3d6 for your arm or your leadership. You take the best 2 dice. You know, lowest.
Let's not make the same mistakes we made last game.
So it's just off camera. There's his mage right there.
Yeah, she is right here. You can't see it, but it's happening. You might adjust the camera in a moment depending on how much difference she makes. Probably when I start casting spells.
And the Hydra's right beside her too.
I'll go another inch forward, so he's not within an inch.
Yeah.
We got lots of movement, so it's not that you can't make it. Make sure I'm as far as I want. Yes.
Now the Hydra does it fly?
Hydra. Or that?
Yeah, no,
That
the Hydra.
flies.
The Hydra.
Hydra does not fly.
Okay, because you just placed him that way. You didn't wheel him or anything.
Well, it doesn't cost anything to wheel with a monster.
Oh, it doesn't?
No. Like creatures, like individual things, they just...
Oh, they wheel for free. I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything that's by itself, just like your skirmishers will wheel for free.
Okay.
They just kind of turn as a group.
Well, that's good. So you just kind of measure your distance that you want them to go
Yeah.
and leave it at that.
Cool.
Cool.
Rush in there. And these guys are moving 6, right? These skinks.
Yeah. Pretty much everything's 6.
Except
for
that.
this group right here.
Yeah.
And this one, which is 8.
These guys are not going to go.
Yeah, even the Razor Den hunting pack is 6.
Oh, I guess I technically have to do this at the beginning of the turn. I'm giving them all 5 of port save.
Okay.
Yeah. It has to be done at the beginning of my turn. Totally.
And you're allowed to move and with the cauldron?
Yep. It can't march. That's the only restriction.
And what's this movement?
5.
How does it move?
Yeah, they want it to.
It's magic.
Pretty much. You don't have anything to count.
Now, careful there, because you can't come within 1 inch of your own unit.
I can't end my movement, right?
No, you can't go within. Or is it end, or is it just you can't move within 1 inch? I'm pretty sure you just can't move within 1 inch.
You're probably right.
Let's see this. The terrain really throws it off. So I'll check really quick.
It's a 2-inch base. Yeah. If I can't, then I can't get through this spot. Because it's a 2-inch wide corridor there.
Yeah. Well, I'll move something else. You can come back to that.
Alright. Archers are going to take an inch step forward, which puts them in range of those skinks. These archers are going to do the same thing.
While moving, a unit is not allowed to approach closer than 1 inch to another unit, friend or foe, or impassable terrain. So you actually can't come, I guess, the base of this kind of keeps you away from them.
Yeah.
So we'll just use the base of this. You're not allowed to touch the base of these. Because these are impassable.
With that, then can I just turn a bit? Because I still have the movement so long as I don't move forward.
Well, you have to wheel. You don't just turn. You don't just pivot on the spot. You got to wheel.
Right, well I'm just saying they have a 10-inch move, so I could have stopped here and then pivoted as opposed to using all 10 of my inches.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can do that.
And then he'll just stand like this.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. I don't care if you manage to
Okay.
get through that. I just want to make sure we're doing it right.
Yeah, alright.
I'm not going to be so picky as to make your eye just go back. Now that you know that, you can reposition
How
things.
far away are you? 15.
Yeah, 15. So
So
you have to roll a
9 is
9.
charge.
I don't have any way to get there fast.
So you probably won't charge me. You just move up probably 2 or 3 inches. You might. If you do, then I'll just kill them. But in theory.
There, yeah. Well, you'd hit me first, you'd be re-rolling.
Then we all have 5 upward saves.
Yeah.
So even your great weapons won't be killing my guys. And I have 2 lords in there. Yeah,
Yeah.
they'll be fine.
That's what they're there for, right? Aren't they there to take a charge?
Yeah, they are.
So, take a charge then.
Cavalry in the middle.
So what makes you think my cold ones have quick to fire? Or my skinks have quick to fire?
They have blowpipes, don't they?
And blowpipes are quick to fire?
You believe.
They are
Maybe I'm just
blowpipe.
thinking of it because the weapon page next to where it says quick to fire has a little skink standing there. So that might be what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, because they have a blowpipe.
Throwing weapons.
Oh, not javelins. Although it'd be like,
Bow, pistol, spear, star.
there's no blowpipe on there?
No. There's handgun, halberd, javelin. No.
Okay, well, while you're playing, then I'm just going to look up where blowpipes are in my game, or in my play.
Yeah. Javelin, quick to fire.
Here we are, blowpipe. Yeah, it's just multiple shots.
Okay, so it's not quick to
Strength
fire.
3, and then they have poisons.
So it'll cost you to move and shoot, but that's pretty much it.
Yeah. But I could march and shoot, you're not right about that.
Well, you still can march and shoot.
I know, I can
okay.
march and shoot.
You're just going to get penalized.
I'll get the movement
Yeah.
penalized.
I'm just going to tilt this a bit so you can see my sorceress.
You're not going to move anything else?
They moved up a little bit,
Both of them move?
just to put them in range. Yeah.
Okay.
Magic phase.
Oh, only 4. So I get 2. Do I channel? Nope.
Why?
Well, that's going to be a weak magic phase. I hope I don't roll like that. I'm going to kind of depend on it.
Alright, well,
What do you got?
let's start with fireball.
Are you get boosted at all?
Nope.
Just on the 5+?
Yep.
Go for it.
Goes off.
And that's a
5 plus
So
4.
I have to roll a 5 to stop it.
Yeah.
And you've got the hex thing.
Got the
And then, so the fireball is 2d6 strength 4.
just a d6.
D6 strength 4. Oh.
Yeah. If I boost it, it gets stronger.
Yeah, then it becomes 2d6, then 3d6, right?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, I'll let it go off.
Alright.
So d6, 1. So 3s, 1 wound, no saves.
Yeah.
So,
One of the stings.
and he gets the arrow within 24 inches, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So anything I want. So how about you over here? Now, do I have to take a panic test on a fireball? I think it might mention that.
Nope. But I do get plus D3 on any future fire spells that are against that.
Yes, that's right. If you cast against the same squad.
Which I will.
You
So I'm
do
going to
that.
use Fulminating Flame Cage.
Okay.
I need to roll a 6 for it to go off.
Yeah, it's basically. So I need to roll it.
I get a D3 more on this.
Okay, so I need to roll 7 so far. I need to roll 10 or 9 to stop it.
Yeah.
Because they don't have +1 this time. 9. I got it.
Great.
That's the one I was worried about.
All game long.
That's the one I was worried about. But I
Yeah.
forgot that you get the plus D3. Because that's the whole fire thing, is it?
Fire stacks fire.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll adjust this a bit because I'm going to the other end of the board for shooting.
Here, we can just keep adjusting whatever the action is.
Yeah. You should be in range because you started right on the edge. Yep. 24s. 24s.
There you go.
I'm just going to shoot them all together because
So they're skirmishers.
So it's -1.
moved, your long range, and your multiple shots.
I'm not gonna shoot multiple shots.
Okay,
I'm
so
gonna
you're-
hopefully hit on like 5.
So you moved, long range, skirmisher, so 6s to hit. Oh wait, oh no, you're not doing multiple shots. Yeah.
No.
Although it's about the same, because 7+ is just a 6 + 4+, so.
I like only rolling 1 dice to hit, and I like rolling twice.
Really, I prefer rolling twice and getting more, because your damage potential is higher. And yeah,
Well, what's
When-
your toughness on these guys?
all depends who you hit.
Oh yeah, I have to roll between handles and that, don't I?
Yep, yeah. It's toughness 3 on the skink, or it might be, no, it's toughness 2 on the skink, so you'll outright kill them, no problem. But the Razordons are toughness 4 with a 5+ save, so your strength 3, so they'll do a 6+ save.
Maybe I should just fire it away.
It hits the salamanders on a 1 to 4, it hits the skinks on a 5 to 6.
And they do a monster reaction if the...
If there's no more handlers for that specific skink, or guy.
Yeah, that's
No, sorry. If all the handlers are done.
The unit on the left is gonna fire 2 shots.
Hey, might as well.
And then if
Like,
this doesn't
statistically
work...
it's the same, but it has a higher chance of taking
Yeah. If this doesn't work, the other unit will shoot 1. So 6s,
6, and then
6s on the greens, and then 6s on those. Yeah, greens don't have to reroll.
Right. Oh.
3.
3, so you gotta reroll
Everyone
those.
hit.
So 2 hit in total.
Yeah.
So roll to see who they hit. 5 to 6 hits the skinks.
Both on the beasts.
Okay?
And their toughness 4.
Yeah, so
So
5s.
Nothing.
Nothing. Oh, jeez.
Told you.
Well, it's nothing to do with it. It's just,
Alright.
it's
just gonna
unfortunate.
shoot.
That's unfortunate wounding rolls.
Yeah.
Any other ones are just going to shoot normal, just on
Yeah.
6s and
6s and
5s
5s.
as the champion. So 2.
Same.
Wow, it's like
Who they hit? Skink and guy. So on the skink it's a 3.
yeah.
That's not.
Is that?
That's a 1.
That's a 1.
And a 5.
Nothing. Why was I worried about your shooting?
You're always worried about my shooting. That doesn't do anything.
You need more crossbowmen.
I do. I have another 16 weight, and then another 4 more on top of that. So
Yeah, that'll start to bring it somewhere. You want to be more than that.
yeah.
The thing with fantasies is there's no limit to how many squads you bring. So you can just bring small squads or bring lots of them.
Well, for me, I'll probably bring big groups and put characters with them because I have stuff
Because they
like
can boost
Life Taker and Guiding
Yeah.
Eye.
So that's it? That's your turn?
That's my turn.
Okay. Alright, declaring charges. That would need a 9.
Do
These
it.
guys, no. These guys would need 11. No. My plan is not to meet you head on and have you flank me.
You don't want to do the same thing we do every game?
No, I'm not playing Tomb Kings. Okay, so I'm not declaring any charges.
Alright.
So these guys are going to march. No, wait. Yeah, they're going to get their -1 for
To
moving
move
no
any-
matter what.
Yeah.
So they might as
The
well.
only difference is how close you are to that Hydra.
Right, because I can't march if you're within 8 inches.
Well, you can. It's just a leadership check, and you can march to be within. You can't
Yes,
start.
it's just I can't start.
Okay.
Now, short range for them would be 6 inches, right?
If they're range 12, then yes. So they've got a scurry.
They can get there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to try to kill them with poison because,
That's the way to kill Hydras.
yeah. You do get regeneration against poison though, right?
I get armor too.
Yeah. No, I know you do. I'll get armor. I just...
Yep. I get all my saves against it. The only difference is that you don't have to wound, which is
Okay.
a big deal.
So they're just going to march. They're going to get up within 6.
So they have 10-inch march? Oh yeah, they're moving 6.
12
That's right.
inch march. So really they could get up to here. So I might as well just do that.
Yeah, because those guys at the end there are not going to be quite as close.
I'm going to have them move over this way actually.
I'll adjust this.
Yeah, why don't you do that? Moving skirmishes feels like I'm playing 40k.
Skinks kill Hydras, as per what I hear on the internet.
Really?
Yep.
Alright. That should all...
When I first started bringing them and was like, yeah, Hydras are really good, one of the first comments was, oh yeah, well I'll bring my lizards and they'll do this, this, and this, and you're dead. Oh, well, I'm sure that will happen, but I don't have lizardmen.
Well, my Lore of Light won't do anything to boost my shooting. So not all of them will be within 6, so we'll be rolling differently for some. A lot of them are within 6, but I had to keep my ranks. So they'll all be within their shooting, and I'll all do multiple shots. So they're going to be 3s, multiple shots, and moving. So it'll be 5s and then 6s for...
What's your ballistics skill?
4.
You're supposed to go.
Oh, sorry,
4.
not 4.
I was gonna say, like, you're as good as an elf.
3. So I started at 4. They moved in multiple shots. So they're hitting on 6s, but the 6s
Are
are
you shooting? Oh yeah, you counted multiple shots. Never mind.
yeah, and then the guys who are out here will be hitting on 7s. But 6s are when you roll to hit. That's where poison happens, right?
Yep.
So I don't care about any of the other rolls anyways.
Yep.
So I just want the 6s, except for the re-roll ones. Those are going to be harder to get the 6s.
6
you got to roll
6
twice.
Well, 6 and I guess a 4. Would be
I'll have to roll 6, 6, and a 6
Yeah.
to wound him. So it's very unlikely. The number of the beast. Okay. So your cold ones are moving at 7, and they have swift stride, so their average charge is going to be around 17. So they could actually declare a charge next turn. I don't know if they will want to. What is my strategy, though? Good question. Now for augments, you don't have to have line of sight.
No. Direct damage you do.
Well, for all spells, you have to have line of sight, and then it specifies augment and hex, I believe.
Do not.
Well, I know they can be cast in a close combat, but let's double check that. In case you're wondering why we're double checking everything, is because we're both relatively new to this game.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I've been reading this every night now.
I know, me too. The target must lie in the spell's range. Oh, the wizard does not need line of sight. I'm thinking of for hex. You can't. Yeah. So you don't need line of sight, but the exception to that is magic. Missiles.
It's this part though, the front arcs that matter.
Yeah. So you do have to be in the front arc, even for hexes and augments.
Those ones might be different.
Yeah, no, they don't have to. Hexes and augments do not. That's good because my Tomb Kings are constantly casting augments on everybody beside them. So it wouldn't make sense to be in the front arc for an augment. Maybe for a hex.
Just so you can work things up with him.
And you don't need line of sight for this?
I'm not casting anything.
Oh, okay.
I'm planning ahead.
Seeing how far my sorceress is.
Yeah. No, you only need line of sight for magic missiles.
Right.
Everything else is just front arc, and for these guys, the front arc. That's why I'm trying to determine where they're moving. That's their front arc.
Yeah.
So if I want to cast anything on your caster that's not a hex or an augment. Heck, all my spells are hex and augments, so I don't care. But front arc. Hex, I could boost it to make it 48 inch, so I could cast that on her. Alright. And then the rest of my augments. Don't care about that one, don't care about that one. Don't care about that one. It's really that one I want to do. And the other ones are all ranged 24 and 12. Yeah. Yeah, I'm really not quite sure what I want to do here. Okay, the cold ones, all got to do stupidity for the cold ones.
Yep.
So 3 dice, taking the 2 lowest. Here, I'll use the big.
cold-blooded?
Yeah, I checked.
Okay.
It's not in the army builder, but it's in their codex. They're good. We'll use big dice for any rolls that only require a few dice. That way the people on camera can see it. Okay, so cold ones. Now these guys will just move up.
Those magnets would be great.
Yeah, it'll be nice once this is magnetized. There's already magnets on the bottom of these, just gotta magnetize the base.
I find it odd that you line them up backwards.
What do you mean?
Like with the this part on the back instead of the front.
Well, so that you're in base contact.
I guess.
I guess you can have an argument for either, because if you have this on the back, then you can add more guys.
Yeah.
Alright, and these guys will march, because they're not going to shoot, so. Alright, so here we go. So we're marching, so I got a total movement of 16.
Mm-hmm.
So let's do 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Don't fall. 13. Yeah, right there.
Then you can charge downhill even.
That's right. You should get like a +1 movement for charging downhill.
Yep.
And then you should have, this should be dangerous to charge downhill though. You should like be tripping over yourself.
Horses can fall. That's
Well,
you don't
people
charge.
can fall.
Yeah.
Yeah. It
Well,
should be, you should get
a person
+1.
will like bounce back, but a horse galloping with horses behind him is not going to have as
No,
good a job.
exactly. So I think anybody charging down a hill should be dangerous. They should get +1 to move, and then the +1 combat resolution because they're hitting so hard. I think that'd be cool. Yeah. And while you're at it, give him +1 strength.
Sure. And fear.
And
It's scary.
No, terror.
Terror.
It caused terror. You know, what I could have done was just declared a charge, because then they cause terror.
If you
So-
failed that charge, you couldn't cast.
No.